Hey everyone, and welcome back to Chats with Nicole. Now today's episode we are talking about how your circle may be hindering your success. I want to welcome everyone back to the channel, and if it's your first time here, I definitely want to go ahead and introduce myself. My name is Nicole Austin. I am an entrepreneur just overall, but I'm a life coach, I am an author, I am a wholesaler when it comes to real estate, and I'm just here about growth and development. So what this channel is about is just helping you build into the next better stage of your life, whether that's emotionally, whether that's spiritually, whether that's financially. We're getting to whatever bag you're trying to accomplish. Quick question. Have you been in a situation where you're doing everything possible to succeed, to make sure that you are putting your best foot forward, right? You're getting the right amount of sleep or not enough sleep, depending on what you're trying to do. You are being proactive. You're not procrastinating. You're on top of everything. You're making sure everything is complete. You know what I mean? And you're just being consistent, and you've been consistent for a long period of time, but your success either plateaus or you can't even find a way to get out of the slump that you're in. And sometimes it has absolutely nothing to do with you or the effort that you are putting forward, right? You're doing what you have to do, but it is the company that you keep. And I know you've probably heard this everywhere on TV, from your parents, school, that the people you surround yourself with are likely what is a reflection of who you are. And trust me, I get it, because I'm a very loyal person. So I know it can be hard to move away from people who are maybe off of the path that you're on or not benefiting the path that you're on to get to the next level of success, right? And you don't want to feel like you're leaving anyone behind, or you're acting different, or you acting brand new or anything like that. But guess what? This is your life, and your life comes first, and you have to learn how to manage your circle. So let's go over some points on how to notice if your circle might be hindering you and how to overcome that, right? So the first point we kind of already touched on, which is you are the company you keep, right? So I want you to think about the people that you are closest to, the 5 people that you're closest to. And I do address this in my book, Life Sucks, Get Over It. So definitely this is something I suggest you guys read. And in the bio, if you go to my website, you can see how to purchase the book. But anyway, back on topic. The people who you are closest to, those 5 people that you are closest to, and it could be a little bit more than 5, it could be a little bit less than 5, but we're just going to round it off at 5, right? Will determine, in a lot of cases, how far you will get in life. So when you are evaluating these people, and I hate to say evaluating on people that you care about, but that is really the best word. Like when you write their names down and make a list next to their names, it's an evaluation. You need to look at some very key components. Where does things match up for you guys? What are your relationship goals versus their relationship goals or relationship status? What are their career goals versus your career goals or your career status? What are your spiritual and emotional goals, so on and so forth? Like, you get where I'm going with this, right? You want to see how much you guys are compatible. Now, the thing about compatibility is it doesn't necessarily mean that everything that you guys are doing has to be exactly alike. No. It just means that they have to make sense and they have to mesh. So for example, maybe your dream is to start a cleaning service, right? And maybe, your counterpart, 2 or 3 of them, they're looking to start other businesses, a car wash, one of them may want to open a medical office, and so on and so forth, right? So although you're looking to start a cleaning service, and then one person clearly is a doctor if they're looking to start a medical office, yeah, you guys have different levels of education, but your goals are the same. You're looking to still be an entrepreneur. You guys relate in that way, right? Let's say that you're single and then most of your friends are married. I'm not saying that single people cannot have married friends. I'm single. I have a lot of married friends as well, but I also have single friends. It is hard to find a level of compatibility with married people when you are single, because your level of freedom is not their level of freedom. So when I say compatibility, these are the things that I am talking about. How compatible are you with your circle? Now, the next point, I need y'all to really hear me. Let it sink in for a little bit. You are only as strong as the weakest link in your circle. Because hear me out. I want y'all to look at it like this. If you have a chain, right? We know chains can be linked. A lot of chains are linked, right? and it's a beautiful chain and it looks good with most of your outfits. But there's one weak link on that chain. What is going to happen to the chain? It's going to break, right? Somebody just got to come along and oh my gosh, it's so pretty. It's broken. A hard wind got to blow and it's gone. Because that one weak link destroyed the whole beautiful thing. Now, this third point is very, very important. This may be the most important point because I feel like it happens a lot to people who are aspiring to become better and do better and get to a different level, right? Do not always be the smartest person in the room. If you are always the person that is teaching everyone else, that is building everyone else, you will never have the opportunity to be taught or to be built. And this honestly goes for anything. It doesn't have to be just money. It doesn't have to be just a career. It doesn't have to be just emotional or mental growth. It goes for whatever you're trying to do in your life. If you are not able to collect and obtain information from other sources and from other people, and you're always giving it out, one, that well is going to run dry, and two, you are always going to be stagnant. There's not going to be any growth because where exactly are you getting it from? If you are having a hard time finding people who are smarter than you, quotation fingers, right? Go to networking events. Like if you are a college graduate, go to some of your local alma maters, networking events, right? Go to places where you know there will be people there who are doing what you want to do and speak. Now hear me out. Hear me out. Everyone can't come with you. Everyone is not meant to walk the path that you are on, is not meant to take the steps that you are taking. If you're trying to be the CEO of a company and the people you're closest to only wants to be employees, there is absolutely nothing wrong with that. But they will never understand the mindset of someone who is trying to own something versus the mindset of someone who is willing to punch a clock for the rest of their lives. Now let's remember, at the end of the day, personal satisfaction is the key thing here. So whatever makes everyone happy is what is most important. But if you are going to be dragging the dead weight of other people, trying to bring them into a situation that they do not want to be brought into, you will always lose because dead weight will always win. The key to all of this is learning how to compartmentalize the people in your life, okay? Because you do not want to get rid of good people, people that you're good to and who are good to you in return, because those type of people are very hard to find. You don't want to start treating them funny and start acting funny. Like, that is not what I'm trying to tell you to do at all. What I'm trying to teach you to do is to know how and when and what to involve certain people in when it comes to your growth. Well, guys, that comes to the end of the message for today, and I definitely want to thank you guys for listening, and I hope you were able to get something beneficial from this. As mentioned, if you would like me to expound upon anything, definitely leave it in the comments, and I'll do my best to make sure I can do that. Now, if you are not subscribed, please go ahead and subscribe. Please go ahead and like this video. Tell a friend about me. Get the word out. And until next time, be blessed and stay safe.